Indiana's defense, led by Reakwon Jones, tops on the team in tackles. But tackling opposing ball carriers is nothing compared to what Jones's family had to tackle a year ago. The homes of both of his parents destroyed by Hurricane Michael, which swept through the Florida Panhandle. Jones had a hard time getting through to his family during the storm. Very limited cell service. Had to watch helplessly from afar. It was a Category 5 storm, the strongest ever to hit Jones's hometown of Lynn Haven, right outside of Panama City. About 90% of the homes and businesses in the area were damaged. Michelle discussed the aftermath with Jones yesterday.
Quan, your family fell victim to the devastation of Hurricane Michael that occurred last year. And as you reflect back on that tragedy, your family losing everything that you knew growing up, what was the most impactful memory from your perspective when that whole situation happened last year in the thick of football season?
It was just hard just not being there for them, and being on the phone witnessing just some of the screams, the fear in their voice and stuff like that. And I would say it really impacted me because how strong they stayed and how focused they were on me being at my best for game day and just continue to do what I was doing up here. And I just kept that in the back of my mind, and that's something that kept driving me through the season. Even when I got down sometimes, just worried about what's next for my family, what's next for us. How do we start to rebuild? How do we start to grow from this and stuff like that? But they just they kept me headstrong and made sure that I was okay.
And back on the football fields, you're now a fifth-year senior, a captain of this team. You have the wisdom and the perspective of an experience that most people have never dreamed of even going through or can't even really fathom or relate to. So how does that relate back to your leadership in the locker room and as it relates to getting this team back on track after a tough loss to Ohio State last weekend?
Oh yeah, I mean the guys they've always known. The guys in the facility have always known that I love my teammates more than anything. I'm going to be there for you, no matter if you first string, if you scout team, whatever it is. I'm there for you. I'm gonna have fun with you. I'm gonna laugh with you, joke with you. That's kind of how I approach things. I want to be approachable to all my teammates and stuff like that. And then, when they seen me going through that, they came and laid their hand on me, told me they was thinking about me, asked if there was anything they could do for me, and and it just brought us all closer together.
In closing, as you look on the field Saturday, what's been the response in the locker room this week, and what kind of football team are we going to see on the field come Saturday?
Oh yeah, it's been a real positive response for everybody. Coming in Monday, coming into work, everybody, energy was high. They was ready to correct mistakes. They were ready. They were very critical of themselves of film, and they understand. That wasn't us on Saturday, and that's good. That's growth, and that's what we need. We can't hang our heads on it. We got to grow from it. And they got that message very loudly and clearly. I talked to some guys right after the game, and they was all on board. Young guys, old guys, and this week they just came out and showed that they're ready to mature. They're ready to grow, and show our fans and the world what Indiana football is really about.
Well, if there's anyone that's grown through their experience with Indiana football, it is you, sir. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.